Well, here is my old truck. This is my LX570 that I sold 4 months ago, and just wait till I pan out. I just don't want to pan out yet because I had 22-inch wheels, some Santis, no, Black Rhino. I had Black Rhinos on this, looked great. My wife drove it, we took it to Mammoth. We put 250,000 miles and babied that thing. Then I sold it to Roy, who bought it, and I said, once you're done, I want to see what it looks like when you're finished. But I had no idea that he was going to put on 37s, some Rock Warrior wheels that are just sick. This thing is a monster. If I had another LX beside this, this would just be like a cartoon. You'd be like, there's no way. Look how huge it is. So look underneath. Just a total beast. I'm just gonna straighten out my camera here. So much ground clearance. So he's got about a 4-inch, 3 to 4 inch, depending if you're wet, you know, on the back lift, Icon, but in the rear he's got Dobinson, which I just put out a video on my 80 series. Actually did the same thing, and we didn't even talk, and we ended up doing the same choices, kind of a, you know, mix match suspension. So Dobinson, because Icon will not give you heavy springs. So when you start putting drawers, this has drawers. We're gonna check that out in a second. So what do we got? Roof rack, 37s on an LX570. So for you 200 folks, same thing. This will, on a 200 series, you can go 37s. If you go 40, you're cutting your fenders and your quarter panels. If you do, if you go 40s, if you do 37s, it works. Very minimal surgery. So he took off the running boards. He put on these cool running boards, which look great. We'll get into that in a second. I got Roy with me, so we're gonna ask him questions in a second on this. There goes a Taco. Thank you, Taco. He knew we were filming. He wanted to give us a nice little back screen here. Okay. Okay. So, frickin' Toyota guys, you know? What's with them? Anyhow, so look at the bumper in the front. So obviously you shave off the existing bumper, you lose your fogs, but this, just look at the clearance he's got in the front. Just awesome. And again, I was like, 37s, let's get proof here. This has 37s. Where is that? I think it's right there. 37s, and those are beautiful Rock Warriors. I know I've got Rock Warriors. The center caps, you can't even get them anymore. My dealership says, you know what? There's very limited inventory. We can't sell them to you. And then I said, go look at like 12 years worth of service records and how much I've paid you guys. Get me those frickin' TRD caps. And he did. So Roy got these Rock Warriors. Those KM3s, those Rock Warriors and caps, that whole setup alone is about $4,500 to $5,000. Just that alone, he upgraded on this LX570. Skid plates, control arms. Let's see if we can get in there and look at some of this stuff. Oh, there's the Icons. Nice. Are those adjustable, Roy? Yeah. So adjustable Icons, ARB skid plate going all the way back to the transfer case. Well, get my stabilizer on my camera. Okay, we just had to fix the stabilizer there. And watch out for the sun. But we parked it in a way so you can see that nice paint, because this 2008 is fresh. It's California vehicle, so rust-free, perfect condition. And these engines go 500, 600,000 miles before any major repairs. So this engine is at its half-life before any major repairs. But Toyota builds them right. These are all built, including that one back there, Otis. These are all built in Japan, and LX570s included. And well, this was my truck. I put all those miles on it, all those years. This thing has a lot of memories for me. And then to see it like this, because what's funny on my channel, if you guys know me, I build out Land Cruisers, but this is the only one I never built out. It was my wife's LX570 and mine. On the weekends I drive because I love that truck. We go to Big Bear, Mammoth, we took it everywhere. Arizona, we went to Sonoma, all across West Coast. Well, southern West Coast. Yeah, and to see it like this is, I'm just beside myself. So let's check out some of the stuff, Roy, you got in the back. Yeah. Even the roof rack, I like the low profile, you know, so when you lift, the next dilemma is, can you park in your garage, you know?
Yeah, I think it's about 7.2 2, so some garages you can still get into, which is nice.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, because if you went too high or you start putting cases, which you can remove the cases, then you don't get in the garage and you got to park outside. So this is cool. I like the, you know, obviously the Molly panels on the side on the windows, because you don't really use those windows. You can't really see out of them anyways. Might as well put them to use. Put your fire extinguisher. You got a nice solid shelf going across the back, so that's clean. But it's up nice and high because this platform, you drop the seats, you can sleep. This feature is badass. Everything that you see is aluminum here. That's a table, so you can pop that out and, you know, when you're done, put it back and you're not using any excess space. And then show me the brilliant drawers. If you're interested in this, I probably have to put you in touch with Roy because he bought this. It does come from overseas, but you know, ball bearings and all that. If you're looking, if you don't want to spend 2,500 bucks on a, you know, like I did in Otis, I'll go show you that in a second. This is the way to go, and maybe get 60% off. Like this is probably about $1,000 shipped and all in. And you install it yourself. Super clean, and yeah, so that you can spend all your money on Rock Warriors. And an Icon suspension. All right, cool.
Electric.
Yep, electric. Well, we want to show the viewers that. I knew that. Hit that button many times. Although I did have tinted out lights, so these are original. These got maybe 1 year of use, and then in 2009 I bought for like 600 bucks tinted lights that I put on. But Roy wanted the originals, and he put the originals back on. You still have the tinted though?
I do, yeah.
So if you ever go to sell this, the tinted come with it?
For sure.
So it's just a different look. It kind of blacks out the back. And kind of hint, when we were before we started doing the video, Roy said, you know, I might sell this. I'm like, really? Well, I can let my followers know before you post it anywhere else, like bring a trailer or something, and maybe someone here might be interested. So if you're interested, I'll put my email in the description below. Hit me up, and then I can put you in touch with Roy. But just to let you know, this is a fresh build, right? My truck, I can vouch for its total reliability and dealer service its whole life. Just phenomenal truck. And I did oil changes every 5,000–6,000 religiously. So, because the dealership is near me. So this truck is well taken care of. And then how many miles have you put on it since you bought it?
Like 5,000 to 6,000.
5,000 to 6,000. Okay. So yeah, and Roy was telling me he's overlanded with it, and it's gone out with his buddies, and he can overland. He can go over some rocks, but some of his buddies, they're on 40s in Jeeps, and they do some heavy duty. So when he was on the Gatekeeper, which those of you who don't know, Gatekeeper's in front of a trail you're about to do, so it shows you here's how intense it can get. His friends were telling him, no, you're gonna damage your truck. So this, for overlanding, checks every single box. It's phenomenal. But maybe for rock crawling, you want to start going solid axle in the front, which means Jeep or one of these, of course, an 80 series. So he loves this truck, but he can't have two at the same time, you know, parking wise and financially wise. So this may be available, so hit me up. But you have about 20 grand in aftermarket upgrades on this thing right off the bat. So, you know, maybe that's a great value to someone who's looking to get a truck like this that's dialed in. V8, rolling those 37s, like you don't need to re-gear. This thing is just dialed in as is. So let's get a closer look at that bumper. It's just perfect, right? Because it keeps the look of the front end. It keeps that nice look, yet it's overlanding, you know, it's like built. It's awesome. We got another Toyota guy coming through. This guy's a little kinder. He's not giving us a dust cloud, so we appreciate that. Oh, and another, look, you know what? We're back here. It's all Toyotas today, folks. So there we got a Gen 5 4Runner. I think they weren't slowing down out of courtesy. I think they were slowing down because they were looking at this LX saying, holy shit, that thing is nice. So let's take a look at the rack. Like I was saying, it's nice, low profile. Well, that's nice. Light bar in front. And then you redid the if you don't mind, if we look at the interior, you did a new navigation screen. Yeah.
Let me start the car so I can show.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So, and look at those seats again. Excellent condition. The steering wheel, perfect. Everything awesome. All right. So, what did you do here? You sent me a picture, and I was like, "What?"
Just give it a second. There we go. Here's the setup. And let me take out my phone.
So you didn't change the screen or anything. It's a program that
everything
uploads?
is original. Yeah. I just added a module in there, and then this connects you right to your phone, wireless.
Okay. So this is like your Apple Play, but
or
for
Android.
or Android for a 2008 200 series or LX
Exactly.
570. I don't know about let me think about 200 series. I don't know if they have the same navigation as the LX had. I don't know.
Similar.
It
Yeah.
is similar, so it would work.
Too, yeah.
No way.
And you know,
how much does that cost? How much does that cost to do that?
$600 around there.
$600 to do that. Okay. Too cool. Okay, and this is that's camera. It's just
this is Onyx. We're not.
Oh, we're on Onyx.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're on Onyx, and they're like, "Where are you guys?" This is Holy Gym in Southern California. Okay. Oh, there. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's awesome. So you get an older vehicle, you can always upgrade it, or at least we know for the LX570 and 200 series. So I'll get that info from Roy and put it in my description below. But oh yeah, everything's still looking super clean in this thing, as it was when I left it. Yeah, seats are clean. These seats are awesome. My gimbal's acting funny, so hang on. Yeah, that's pretty damn awesome. This truck is awesome. I miss it, but I have a 200 series, so I still have something similar. I like that you did this, but you know, the dash is perfect shape, but you're just protecting it, make sure. I know in the 80 series they do crack, but I think they improve whatever materials they use. I've yet to see a 200 or LX570 crack, but hey, better safe than sorry. But yeah, it looks awesome. So did we cover it all? You did the roof rack, you did the wheels, you did the Under Armour with ARB, you did control arms. Trailing arms in the back. Oh yeah, I want to see the back. Let's go look at that. Oh wow, that was a bit of a step down getting out of this truck. The funniest thing is if I showed this to my wife, parked it in the driveway and said like, go climb in, she would need a ladder. Okay, so let's take a look under here. Oh yeah, the good old Dobinson color, of course. They're turquoise. And then that's a new panhard bar, yeah, going across, adjustable. Okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay. So adjustable arms, lower control arm. Nice. And drives, you can just cruise down the highway going 80 in this thing, right? Just or 90 or whatever you please. Yeah. Let me fix my gimbal one more time. Yeah, so it's honestly, this is like seeing your ex-girlfriend after she got a boob job, she lost 20 pounds, got in shape, and you're like, what? I don't remember it looking like this. It looks great. Yeah, the figure went to 37s on the top versus what, 32. It's definitely a nice boob job on that. And it's a Lexus, you know, it's a 200 series or a Lexus. So for those, I have yet to see a 200 or an LX, you know, on 37s, even 35s, you just don't see it. But 37s, folks, this is living proof that it can be done. Or possibly you can get it right here done as is. Did I cover it all, Roy? Am I missing anything?
I think that's everything.
That's everything, yeah. And then the lights. Oh, did you must have put a switch pros or something, right? Or what are your switches for your front lights?
They're currently not connected.
Okay.
Yeah, but if I keep building it, I will do that. But
that's the next thing.
They're just left as is.
Yeah, okay. Nice. Well, there she is. Anybody who remembers Cheers, like Sam Malone's old Corvette. He missed it and he wanted to buy it back. Look at that. So nice. All right, so subscribe, stay tuned for more details. But yeah, if you're interested in this, again, it's not for sale anywhere, but Roy was saying he might want to go to a Gladiator and join his friends on some of those trips where this is definitely overland and some light moguls and rocks, but not heavy duty rocks, you know, where you want to have that solid front axle. Again, let's take a look at Otis. That can rock crawl, and that's even on 35s. You know, you could go 37s, you can go 40s on a 80 series, been plenty of times. I like to keep it 35s, but solid axle, right? So 80 series, as you guys well know, is the last of the solid axles, but you get a V8 in this bad boy. So if you're overlanding, this might be way more comfortable. The luxury and creature comforts of this are unmatched. The 80 series isn't going to be luxurious as this LX570. But thanks for tuning in, and happy trails. And there you go, LX570. You got any questions, shoot me a message and I can put you in touch with Roy. All right, peace out.